As YouTube becomes more of a mainstream way for people to make money, there's different jobs and different industries forming around the creator world, including editors, thumbnail designers, writers, creative directors, all of that. They're all a part of the YouTube ecosystem nowadays. But it's always been a pain in the ass to get a job as a YouTube employee, not working at YouTube, but working for a YouTuber. And it's always been really difficult to find people to work for you as a creator. But that has actually changed, and there's this new service for people who want to get a job in the creator world, and I'm going to show you it right now. So this service, of course, was launched by the one and the only Paddy Galloway. And like he mentions, it's always been the biggest problem for people to find people for their teams as a YouTube creator. So he developed this new website called ytjobs.co. The initial idea is a simple job board to help connect the YouTube economy, but they're going to just try and change the way how YouTubers approach hiring and how the best talent gets found for YouTubers. Think of it like Indeed, the way you'd find a traditional job working at some maybe retail place, fast food, but for YouTube creators. So effectively, everyone can create a portfolio, and if you're a creator, you can post a job, and it effectively will give you all the info. So whether it's full-time, on-site, or remote, how much it pays, whether it's per project, all of that stuff for all of these different industries. So there's even testimonials here, but this is such a unique idea, something I wanted to build for a really long time, but I don't know the first thing about coding, and I certainly don't have connections who can help me with that. So I'm really happy that someone did build it, because it was definitely a pain point for me when I was trying to get a job in the creator industry. Because for me, my story, for those of you who don't know, is that I'm a YouTube editor currently right now, and when I was trying to find clients to edit for before I actually went full-time with the guy I work for now, it was really difficult. I made a list of like 200 different people with various channels. I had a link to their channel, I had an email, and I had their names, why I wanted to work with them, all of that. And then I went through and I ranked 200 different channels. This took forever. And then I sent emails to every single person on that list based on who I wanted to work with the most. The guy I work for now is actually the one at the top of that list. So, I mean, it all kind of worked out, but it was a pain in the ass to figure out who I wanted to work with, to find their channels, find their contact, and then write out a good email versus even, like, I didn't even know if they needed an editor. I didn't know if they had it in the budget. So this actually provides an amazing opportunity for people to get hired to work with YouTubers, which I think is just an awesome platform. So let's actually go through the platform. So this is the homepage right here. You can see featured job postings all along here. Top talent, people who are most popular on the platform. So what we'll do is we'll open up this. We'll open up a couple of these. So this is Paddy Galloway's portfolio. You can see right off the hop that he's got a link to his YouTube channel. He's got his experience, what he does. He works with the world's biggest creators, and he has some of his previous clients listed here, including MrBeast, his own channel, of course, and some of his best videos. And when you click on the video, I believe it'll tell you, exactly what they did for that video. So in this video, he did retention strategy. This one, he's a channel consultant, and this one is his own channel. So there's a variety of different things listed, but in his portfolio, there's 325 million views and 9 million likes. That's just insane. So there's data here, which effectively shows you there's 6 videos that you can see right out the hop. You can see the channels he's worked with right here, and you can see how well his services have performed based on the views. If he has 6 videos here and you can read through what he did, but it didn't do anything for views and likes, and they're still really, really low, it may not mean that it's a bad creator, but it sort of provides some vanity metrics or maybe some basis for why you might want to hire them by having that kind of data here. So it's really all-encompassing, which is kind of cool. And then there's role here with Phase Rug. This is probably the worst one I could have clicked on. It's full-time, hybrid, remote, starts ASAP. That's all we know. So let's actually go to the job listings here. You can sort by category, sort by your job types, your locations, all of that, and it'll give you pricing, it'll give you salaries if it's a full-time job, if it's a part-time job, if it's by project, if it's a remote job, all of that stuff. It's all listed here, and there's actually, this is like when I went on here for the first time today, it blew my mind. Look at how many jobs there are. This isn't even like half of them. There's so many jobs on here for different things, which shows that the creator economy is still going strong despite the fact that the United States is in a recession. Most of the countries in the world are in a recession for that matter. But the creator economy is still going really strong. And there's some really good paying jobs on here. I mean, for an entry-level position, even if it was $40,000 for some of these guys, that's huge. So I just find this really cool. And then you can, of course, go back to the top and you can, if you're a creator, look through the different talent that's here. I think this is just an awesome way for people to get hired, to hire, all of that. And it's definitely a lot better than what the past was, where you basically had to go look through Twitter or different YouTube channels, find people, ask for recommendations. It was really hard to find people to work for you or people to work for. And having been on the perspective of finding people to work for, it's definitely seeming like this would be a lot easier of an option. Not that I'm even looking right now, but I do think that this is a pretty cool way that people can get started in the YouTube industry. I learned a lot by working for a YouTube creator, and I can quite honestly say that if you want to be a YouTuber, even if your channel is already growing, I strongly recommend working with another creator because you will learn so much, and going into it alone is really difficult, especially once you have to build processes, you have to hire other teammates, you need to manage that team, you need to create the content with people other than just yourself. Learning how to collaborate early is definitely something that's important, and I've learned that in traditional media. I've learned that now through YouTube, and I definitely recommend that even if you're getting started on YouTube on your own, have a look at this and see what jobs you could do, whether it's just on a project by project basis or something part-time. I definitely think it would be worth your while to even just have a look at this. But ytjobs.co, I think it's pretty cool. I just wanted to share that because as someone who's been hired in the creator space before and knows how hard it used to be, I think this is a massive step in the right direction. All right, I'm going to be posting every day on this channel this week, so be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.